Hi, my loves. Welcome back to another episode of 100% Lavish. Today, I didn't really have a major topic that I wanted to talk to you guys about. I just wanted to talk to you about what it's like when you feel the shift, honestly. And I feel like recently, the reason that I just said that was because, y'all, I've noticed that the moment I stopped seeing the world in such a protective lens and being in survival mode was the more that I got my energy back to me reciprocated. Like, I got my energy shown to me in a mirror. And recently I have been realizing that the universe is slowly but surely reflecting me back to me. And it gets nerve-wracking sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, because as I started to reach the flow state, I'm like, oh my goodness, like I'm starting to meet people or like interact with people that I've had like from past encounters or something, and I'm interacting, I'm like, yo, like you really like me, like you really act like me, like you really say some things that I would say, or like you really move the way that I would move sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Even though you're not exactly me, but I'm like, damn, like we really have a lot in common. And those were things that I didn't know because I was always moving on such a one thing wrong, you out, one thing wrong, or oh yeah, I gotta distance myself. And I started to realize that when I naturally just went with the flow, I realized that I'm naturally going to distance myself from energies that no longer align or fit. That was already gonna like work. Like I realized that I have already mastered the art of detachment. I have mastered the art of discernment, intuition, and gut feelings and stuff like that. And because of that, like I realized I no longer have to move in that lens because my body is naturally going to tell me when it's time to go and when it's not. And I realized that sometimes before certain relationships, I would cut them off too early before I would learn the lesson, which is exactly why I would end up moving on to something else. And I would get shown the same lesson, like the same type of patterns, but it was because I wasn't realizing that sometimes I ended things a little too quick, and I was trying to be in so much control of my life that I wasn't realizing that things naturally fade when it needs to. Things naturally go the way that it needs to. So I don't have to sit here and interfere with whatever's going on. Of course, use your discernment. And of course, when it's time to go and you really got to cut somebody off, please cut them the fuck off. Like, don't be holding on to that. Like, don't say that's what I told you. Don't tell nobody I told you. And I was like, yeah, well, Lavish said that I should just wait. No. What I'm saying is, like, your body really knows. And whatever your body feels called to do, really sit with that. And you're going to start to see that the more that you just move with what you feel called to do and what feels good to you, you're going to start to see your energy is reciprocated back to you. You're going to start to see that the world starts to make changes because you are making changes. Like, I be trying to tell people that, like, the littlest steps change everything. And that is so fucking true, because the moment you show up for yourself authentically and you continue showing up for yourself authentically, the world has no choice but to bring you things that do the same thing, that see you in the same light that you see yourself, but better. Because at the end of the day, that's how you see yourself. It's like oftentimes we get a reflection of how we see ourselves. Don't get me wrong, sometimes we do get like energies and random things that have nothing to do with our characters at all. That's exactly where your discernment comes in, and you know what correlates and what doesn't. But oftentimes you will also realize, like, a lot of the things that you mainly interact with, the things that you mainly use, like for instance your TikTok, your Instagram, your people that you're around, your family, friends, relationships, all of that, you start to realize that the things that you are around are semi a reflection of you. Like, I don't know about y'all, if I was to go scroll on my TikTok right now, I guarantee you within the first 3 scrolls it's going to be a video like the video that I'm making now. Same thing with Instagram. Like, if I was to scroll, it'd be the same thing. And when it comes to my friends, the people that I have around me, we oftentimes have conversations like this, because that is the era that I'm in. I have officially realized that, like, a part of me living and a part of, like, what I'm here for is to talk about things like this, is to show up for things like this. And I realized that the more that I just showed up authentically and I continued to just be the best version that I could possibly be, showing up and remaining in that state of, I'm going to do what I need to do. Of course, using my discipline. Like, of course, today I did not want to get up and go to the gym, but I knew that was a part of my routine. It's like some things you have to keep up with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have a set routine like, oh, get up at this time and get this done. Like at first I did. I started to get up at like 6 o'clock in the morning every day, and I would go to the gym at that time. But I started realizing that sometimes I'm tired. Sometimes I want to fucking sleep the fuck in, but I'm gonna still get up and go. And that's what I did today. Today I slept the fuck in and I still got up and I went to the gym. And I did what I needed to do in the gym. And it's just like, your body's naturally gonna do what it needs to do every day. If you need to show up a certain way every day, your body's naturally going to make sure that it does that every day. It's just, sometimes it gets delayed. Just like sometimes you have times where you needed to get to work or something and your Uber became a little late or something, or your car broke down, or something happened delaying you from going to work at the time that you knew you were supposed to go to work, and it kind of threw you off. But you start to realize that those things are divine protection. Sometimes it's not meant for you to do something right away because it's not ready yet. Just like sometimes you can't pull up to certain events until the event timing, because if you pull up before the event timing, it's not ready yet. It's going to just be a venue instead of what it needs to be. Does that make sense? It's like you just got to know and just go with the flow and just know what it is that you require for yourself, because you tapped in with yourself. Because I could be telling y'all something right now that goes with me, but it doesn't work for y'all. But I do know that for everybody to tap into themselves and to really like lock into themselves, and in order to get the things that you want, you do kind of have to unlock that flow state and understand how to flow with what life gives you. Because if not, you're going to be shaken up by every little thing that goes wrong. You're going to be shaken up by every little thing because you're not grounded within what life is giving you. Because sometimes we wake up and we feel amazing, everything's going good, then boom, we get a text, bad news. We get a call, bad news. And now it's just like you have to know that because you're in flow state, you're good. Keep just doing whatever it is that you need to do. Of course, allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to heal in whatever it is that you need to do, but also keep going. You have to keep going. This is your life. You're waking up every day and you have to keep going. Can't nobody tell you to keep going. Like, this is literally for you, and whatever you want to do is whatever you're going to do. But each time you're going to have to keep going because we're living, we're here. So with you being here, you have a choice. Keep going. Because regardless, you got to wake up. Whatever you do within those 24 hours is whatever you want to do within those 24 hours. But I don't even really count time, because to me, time is not real. It's just night and day. What are you going to do tonight? What are you going to do in the day? You know? And I feel like the more that you start to realize that, like, what you seek and what it is that you want is already yours and it's already there. It's just you have to allow yourself to get it. Once you already set the intention that you want it, your body's naturally going to go towards it. It's like a magnet. It's like, I want this. And your body's like, okay, I want that shit too. You're like, okay, so what do I do to get there? Your body's like, get up. You're like, okay, get up. Now each day you're making little steps and you're going like this. But then at one time you made a bigger step and it went like this. Now you're like right here. And you made another little step. Now you're like right here. And you made another big step. Now you're like right here. And then now you're making little steps. And you're like right here. And then boom. Finally, the fucking shits attract. Now the magnets are fucking together. And then boom. It pulls apart. Are y'all getting the analogy? Because I'm not. Sorry, y'all. Like, I was really cooking. But I realized opposites attract, and magnets, you know, not all magnets to stick together. But the whole purpose of what I was saying was that they do, when a magnet is close enough to another magnet, they will naturally just, that's what I was trying to say. But yeah, y'all, like, I genuinely just feel like the more that you just continue going, the more that you just live your life, the more that you realize that you were in control, this is whatever you want to do, you start to feel better. Like, genuinely, you start to feel better. And I feel like all of these messages that I be dropping on here, they all correlate into each other. And I love that. Because if you know, you know. Like, this video might have been for somebody. This video might have been for another person. But they all correlate in a way. Because it's all just a part of the journey. So, yeah, I'm kind of out of flow state now. But just know, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for supporting me. And I just hope to see you guys back at another episode. I love you. God loves you. Stay blessed. Thank you for tuning in to 100% Lavish.